I don't need the lemon, Greg. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Congratulations. You've discovered the beating heart of the internet. We call it Two Cousins Drinking.
And today we're two cousins drinking Pyramid Hefeweizen. Dun, dun, dun,
We are.
dun, 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 dun.
A hazy, thick orange color.
I haven't had a Hefeweizen in a very long time. The head dissipated very rapidly.
You beat me to that. I was going to make that bold statement.
Smell?
Getting
Orange.
a little bit of a sweet malt.
Kind of a weedy orange.
Sort of a light bread. Cheers. I'm getting the banana on the finish. Everyone's talking about the bananas on this. Tastes kind of flabby. Flabby mouthfeel. Would this have been the Hefeweizen I would have had if I was living in Seattle in the late 90s and had a Hefeweizen? I remember it being more banana-y. More than a hint of banana and a hint of clove with it. Greg, did you know that Pyramid Brewing was founded as Hart Brewing in 1984? Founded by Tom Bond? Beth Hartwell, Kalama, Washington. Now apparently headquartered in Seattle. They kept getting bought out and bought out and bought out. In 2008, Pyramid was purchased by Independent Brewers United. 2 years later, that company was acquired by North American Breweries. And then, I guess 2 years after that, in December of 2012, the new parent company that had bought the company that had bought Pyramid was purchased by Cerveceria Costa Rica, a unit of the Costa Rican company, Florida Ice and Farm.
Choppy?
Blue, we paid a lot of money for that Zuckerberg robot, and it keeps freezing up. Reboot the Zuckerberg robot.
You're choppy. Hold on.
Greg, please tell me you at least know some stats on this brew that we're drinking.
ABV 5.2, IBU 18.
Pyramid claims that their Hefeweizen has long been the standard by which all other wheat beers are judged. I think Hefeweizen did have its moment of glory in the 90s.
Yeah. Yep. Can you give me some numbers on this?
Beat me to it. I'm enjoying it a 70, and I want another 60.
I was thinking 70 as my enjoyment level, and I want another 75. It's gotta have another chance.
Shall we finish drink one, Greg?
Sure.
Most people have stopped watching by now, so it doesn't matter. In the first beer, you may recall I said it kind of a flabby mouthfeel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it's the lack of any real carbonation. It's hypnotic. Yeah. There is a way to properly pour the Hefeweizen that we're not doing. When serving a bottled, unfiltered wheat beer, Greg, hold the glass on an angle and pour slowly. Not like a YouTube sensation. Slowly. With about 10 or 15% left, swirl smoothly to suspend the yeast still in the bottle, then add to improve the flavor, scent, and appearance. There, I've just poured in the goop.
I just poured a little bit back in, and I'm gonna pour the goop.
It's like a lava lamp. There we go. It just brings out some more of the banana, really, and clove. It is enhancing it in the nothing new, more of the same. What are your beliefs pertaining to in concordance with lemons in Hefeweizens?
That's what's different. Normally you pop a lemon in there. I don't want to get scurvy. I'm all for putting lemon in beer.
You should not have to add anything to a beer to drink it. No beer needs garnish. Hefeweizen, or Weizen beer, Greg, comes from the southern parts of Bavaria. Specialized strains of yeast are used, which produce overtones of banana and clove as a byproduct of fermentation. Take a sip, and I'm going to say something, and I want to see if you taste it. I want to really ruin this beer for you. Ready? Take a sip. Band-Aids.
No, it's not ruining it.
Oof. Now that's all I taste. Now it tastes like Band-Aid beer.
It doesn't have a good finish.
It's turning me into Peter Pettigrew. This beer, like Liz Phair, should have just stayed in the 90s.
Damn, give me your numbers off that hot take.
I'm enjoying this a 70, and I want another one a 60.
I'm going to say 60, enjoying 70, want another, because my other one is in the freezer right now, and I want to try one of these ice cold.
Hefeweizen. Drink 2. Wrapping up. Coming soon. Drink 3. Tastes like a black hole sun. We are drinking the beer that makes you want to publish zines and rage against machines. It's Pyramid Hefeweizen.
I'm drinking El Padrino Añejo tequila.
Do you have the time-traveling Buffon? So pouring it properly, I'm getting more of the yeasty. I'm tasting like it's the solids of it. I don't feel it, but I taste it. Greg, can you do me and Blue a favor? Can you look directly into the camera and say, execute Order 66?
Execute Order 66.
Thank you. Greg, if this beer were a hit 90s song, which hit 90s song would it be?
Ooh. It's like Mambo 95, Mambo number 5. This beer lacks nostalgia, which I was kind of hoping for when I bought it.
So it makes you think of the 90s, but not fondly. I'm going to say it's not exciting me to try another Hefeweizen or another Pyramid.
Oh, lemon. Hold on.
I purposely ignored that. No!
If Blue can figure out where the camera is, or if I can figure out where Blue is. Normally
Some people would say that lemon is just to cover up the fact that people didn't like the beer.
The lemon definitely brings out or drowns out the lesser tones of the beer. Okay, so you're at a party. Tina Turner shows up, says she loves a man who drinks a good Hefeweizen. How many of these are you going to drink to impress her?
I mean, I'd probably stop at 6. If she wasn't impressed by then, I'm just going to get something else to drink.
You have to re-record this episode because Blue didn't press record, and then he kidnapped me and tucked me in his bunker. Who are you going to re-record it with?
I will re-record this episode, Greg, with Tom Arnold, obviously.
Somehow that's the perfect answer.
Tom Arnold is sort of the Pyramid Hefeweizen of entertainment.
What is your ideal scenario for consuming this?
It's you and me, Greg, in some sort of off-roading Mad Max style vehicle through the desert, and this is what we're drinking. It's bumpy. We don't care if we're spilling it or losing it. And you're in the passenger seat slicing the lemons. Hold on. Ah, my finger. Ah! I don't need the lemon, Greg. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
What kind of drunk does this make you?
Disappointed? I'm almost done here. Do you want to hit me with your final numbers?
I'm enjoying it a 60, and I want another like a 50. And if you gave me one, I would ask if there's anything else.
I will agree with your entire sentiment. 60, 50, and yes, I'll ask if there's something else.
Goodbye.
Because it's drinking Pyramid Hefeweizen. We made it through.
Goodbye.